Good morning, dear students. Let's start our maths class, and we are supposed to do today exercise 1.7, which is based upon the topic Roman numerals. Dear children, in our past videos, we have studied about Indian system of numbers, which is randomly used in India, and the international system of numbers, which is used all over the world. Years ago, children, in a place called Rome, the people developed a system of studying numbers in their own way. What they did was, they used few symbols. I shall make a chart for you and describe those symbols which the people in the Rome developed for their counting purposes. Right? Those symbols are called Roman numerals. Those symbols are called Roman numerals. How many they are? They are 7 in all. 7 in all, right? So, Roman numerals. Numerals, you all, by now you know that numeral means number, right? In comparison, if we want to study these Roman numerals, we study them according to our Hindu-Arabic system, our Indian system, right? So, I will also give you a comparison. What is the value of these symbols in the Hindu-Arabic numbers? In the Hindu-Arabic numbers. So, dear children, the first symbol which the people in Rome utilized was I. I represented the value 1 in the Indian system. Then they used the symbol of V. V represented 5 in the Indian system of numbers, Hindu-Arabic numbers. Then they utilized the system of the symbol of X, whose value is 10. Then they had the symbol of L, whose value is 50. Then they had the symbol of C, whose value is 100. And then they had the symbol of D and M. The value for D is 500 and the value for M is 1000. Children, to do these sums, we have to learn this. Sums in the sense, to read the Roman numerals. We should know the value. Before we proceed, children, let me tell you, the Roman numeral system has a very less minimum use in India. It's just, it has landed up as a beautification symbol. Mostly in your classroom, in the schools, the classrooms are represented by the Roman numbers. Sometimes, if I want to give you another examples, the clocks are made using the Roman numerals. Right? These are the only 2 places in our neighborhood where we make use of the Roman numerals, because they add a little beauty to it. That's it. Because we use letters in it from A to Z, right? Now, how to read the Roman numbers, or say how to convert the Roman numbers into Hindu-Arabic and vice versa, is what we are supposed to do in this exercise. Before explaining you how to read them, I would also like to discuss with you that this system was not uniformly accepted all over because it had many defects. I hope you understand the meaning of the word defects. कमियाँ. इस पूरे सिस्टम में बहुत सारी कमियाँ थी. ठीक है? क्योंकि इस पूरे सिस्टम में सिर्फ 7 लेटर्स यूज़ किए गए. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. इन 7 लेटर्स में 1000 तक की वैल्यू आई. तो जो बहुत बड़ी वैल्यूज़ है, जैसे अरब्स, मिलियंस, करोर्स, उनको लिखना और पढ़ना, टू स्टडी दो सिम्बल्स बिकेम वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट. बहुत मुश्किल हो गया बड़े बड़े नंबर्स को पढ़ना. इफ़ यू ओपन अप योर बुक्स ऑन पेज 17, यू कैन रीड दीज डिफेक्ट्स. सबसे बड़ा डिफेक्ट उनका था, नो सिंबल they developed no symbol for 0. तो जिन के भी बीच में 0 आ रहा था वो रीडिंग बहुत मुश्किल हो गई उन चीज़ों की. ठीक है. Large numbers, the Romans used only 7 symbols, which usage of 7 symbols made difficult to read large numbers. Made difficult to read large numbers. Got it? 7-digit numbers, 8-digit numbers. It became very, very difficult for them to read those numbers. Very small numbers also they were not able to write. Right? Now, if I have to write, once we will do the rules, you will come to know that even to write a small number, for example, I have to write 48. So to write 48, just think how many symbols I have to use. 40 is represented by XL. And 8 is represented by using 1 V and 3 I's. So to write a 2-digit numeral 48, I have to use 6 symbols. So it became very, difficult to manage reading and writing of numbers using the Roman numerals. So these are the defects. You people should know about it. Now in this video, I should discuss the rules to read. The rules to read, right? The first rule, you have to learn the values. You should know that I represents 1, V represents 5, X represents 10, L represents 50, C represents 100, D represents 500, and M represents 1000. Now the rule 1 says, when a smaller number is placed on the right of the bigger letter, it means addition. It means addition. Smaller value on the right side of the bigger value. I will give you an example. You can well recognize, right? This represents class 6. In the school, when you go to the room of the class 6, we use the Roman numbers to represent it. Now, what does V stands for? 5. What does I stands for? 1. So when the smaller value is 1, is on the right hand side of the bigger value, the values are added. We add the values. The values are added. 5 plus 1, 6. That is why VI is represented to display grade 6. I can give you another example. All of you can tell me, ma'am, this is 8. How? This is 5. I represents 1. I again represents 1 and again 1. Because the smaller value symbol is on the right hand side, we have the rule of addition. So when you add all of them, you get 8. Now children, let's come to the next rule. The next rule says, repetition of letters means addition. Like here, repeat, repetition, REPETITION. Repetition of letters means addition. As you are able to see in this representation of 8, I is repeated 3 times. It means I have to add 1 3 times. Right? But the letters can be repeated only up to the maximum of 3 times. Letters can repeat only 3 times. This was a rule set by them. I cannot write VIII and tell that this is 9. This is wrong. Why? Because we have to follow the rule that the letters are repeated 3 times. Correct? Let's come to the next one. Let's come to the next rule. The rule 3 says, children, the rule 3 says when a smaller letter is placed on the left of the bigger letter. When you have the smaller letter on the left of the bigger. Now all of you are in which class? We subtract. You people are in grade 4. Now this has value 1, this has value 5, right? So in this case we subtract and we say that 4 is represented by IV. Got it? So these rules you have to learn. I will tell you few more things which you have to learn for the Roman numbers. The letter I, C, X and M. Can be repeated at one given time. Right? Can be repeated at only one given time. Correct? Next, I can be subtracted from only V and X. Symbol V is never repeated. Symbol V is never repeated and never subtracted. It is never repeated and never subtracted. Correct? X can be subtracted only from L and C. X can be subtracted only from L and C. इसके अलावा आप x को किसी में से subtract नहीं कर सकते. Similarly, dear children, C can be subtracted only from D and M. So these rules you have to learn. Let me explain one example to you. We have L, X, 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 I. So L represents 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 50, 60, 70, 80 and 3, 83. This represents 83. Now CM. C stands for 100. M stands for 1000. The rule says you have to subtract. So this is all in this video. For the exercise, you will have to consult the next video.